Wasn't talking to myself. Now we're really live. What's up, Grumpy Yoda? A few minutes late getting started here. Sorry about that. Must have been a wreck or something up the road. The DOT, where I come out of my work, Department of Transportation was stopping everybody and kind of controlling which way you could go. It took me a little bit longer to get here than I anticipated. I'm just now sitting down. I haven't even got my rods baited up. So give me just a little bit.
A bunch of buffalo jumping.
Oh, are they really?
Or quillbacks. I think the quillbacks are buffalo. Yeah.
Hey, they're a lot of fun to fight.
Man, those things fight like crazy.
They do. Pound for pound, they're as much fun as a catfish is.
Hey, when a big gizzard shad.
Oh, yeah.
Man, those things are crazy.
A few years ago, when I was just dating my wife, my wife at the time, we were just dating. She was down at Kentucky Dam fishing while I was working. And she called me and said, I need help. I've got something I can't get in. So I left work and went down there, and it was a big old drum.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hey, I haven't seen any drums. Speaking of drum.
Have you not?
I haven't seen any, not in like a few months.
Huh.
I only see his dead ones.
Well, you know, I haven't caught any lately.
Exactly.
Hey, y'all, how's it going? We're just getting set up a little bit slow here. For those of y'all that missed the first little bit, there was a wreck or something up the road. Department of Transportation had things shut down for a little bit, so I was a little later to getting here. I'm just now getting ready to cut up the bait and get things ready to go. So give me a little bit. I should have laid some of these skipjack out to thaw. They're hard as a rock. It won't take them long to thaw in that water. I said I should have laid some of my skipjack out to thaw.
Yeah, mine are pretty solid still. I thought they'd be unfrozen by now.
Yep, I got a couple of them laid out here on the rock to thaw. There. Whoa, hold still, rock. That's that on a wobbly rock. I might have to go to a little bit heavier weights.
I got 8 on mine and just snatched.
Oh, I've got 5 on mine.
I got 4 in the other one and they snagged.
Oh, well.
Some guy right before you showed up, some guy in a boat was just hammering them out there.
Oh, was he really?
Yeah, they're all like the little eater ones, but there was one after another.
Hey, that's all right.
Yeah.
As long as they catch, we'll eat. We'll take them.
Check it out. I got some homemade rigs for you.
Homemade rigs, huh? Oh, my wife's got something funky on that pole.
They're just leaders. Some got swivels on them, some don't. Some, I got some that I'll give you some of the bait hooks that I use for when I use night crawlers too.
Yeah.
You know, they're kind of big. They're 9-aughs. And
I'll try them out. Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Man, those 2 curved lines, 50-pound test. They'll knock. Tell them our nuts.
Good deal. Pretty pulling on that one. Little dab. Might have something going on here. It's up there. No, it's hung already. I'm gonna let it sit there. Bumping it for a little bit. Man, you can tell the water's been up in here lately. These rocks are wobbling.
I know.
Not very tight at all. Cross. I'll catch up with all y'all here in just a second. I hadn't forgot you. Just about done here. That other pole, I got to work on it. The wife had it. We were out fishing Saturday, I think it was. And it was free floating. No weight or anything. No swivel, nothing. All right, let's catch up with who all we got in chat. I'm gonna use another phone here to catch up. I'm gonna see those poles down through there. I think.
Got some bluegills and yellow bass too.
Oh, do you?
So if you want spot any, just say.
Yeah. If they don't decide to like skipjack, we may try them out.
Something snatched my skipjack over there earlier.
Oh, really?
I couldn't hook them, but.
We are back down here at Barkley this afternoon. They have got the generators going again. So we're hoping that's going to have the fish turned on. They haven't had generators running for a couple of weeks now. All right, let me see. Let me back up here and catch up. Catfish Fever, Dale Hayslip. Grumpy Yoda, hey, buddy. Old boy outdoors, how's it going there? We're in the big city of Evansville. Stonefly, good to see you. Let's see. Greenwell, Mike Greenwell, how's it going? Did you catch any fish today? I saw this morning you said you were going to be out. I didn't ever see you go live, though. Let's see. Stonefly says need to respool that poor reel. If you're talking about that bright red one out there in the middle, you are right. It is It has been broke off too many times. Does not have a lot of line left on it. These two blue ones both got fresh line on them. They got re-spooled Friday night, I think it was. And this other one down here, I've got to work on its setup. It got re-spooled too. That fishing channel, hey, how's it going? And Kentucky Lake Fishermen. We're just getting here, Kentucky Lake Fishermen. So I don't know. I think we got something going here. I'm trying to. Probably got me hung up down there. Yep. I feel like something is pulling on it. I'm gonna let them sit there a little bit. Dominic, how's it going, buddy? Appreciate you dropping by. I talked to that fella that made those decals for me. Told him you might be getting hold of him. Oh, hold fell over. There we go. Man, water's been up a little bit lately. For a little bit, I guess when they first turned these generators on, the water came up. It's got all these rocks loose. Red and blue down there are shaking like crazy. That red one may have something small on it. It was wanting to bend earlier, but it's hung. Of course, there's so much current in here, it's moving them all around, pushing them. Anybody doing good this weekend? Wife and I, well, I think that we got skunked as far as catfish goes. Wife caught 4 or 5 yellow bass, I think it was. We didn't catch a single catfish. I said Saturday earlier, I think it was Sunday morning we went. Couldn't find a bite to save our life. We went over to Kentucky Lake. We tried them deep. We tried up and down the ledges. We tried them shallow. We went to bays. We went to sandbars, flats. We couldn't find a catfish anywhere. It's warm today. Weatherman lied. He said it was going to be nice all week. Well, I guess it's nice compared to what it was not long ago. It's almost 90, according to my truck when I pulled up. There's something hitting on this. Oh, I know what I need to do. I'll get my sunscreen put up on this phone over here before it goes dead from heat stroke. There we go. Hopefully that'll work. It'll stay as long as the sun or the wind doesn't get up. All right, I saw something hit you a minute ago. They're all getting tapped. I'm sure with all this current, the bait thieves are in here strong right now. Normally when they run the generators, we're only looking at about 8,000 cubic feet per second, but according to the app, they're up to 18,000 right now. You getting a hit down there?
It keeps coming back in.
Oh.
I think it's a gar.
It might be. Picking them up, moving with them. That red one's picking up and moving. Speaking of that, it's hung. I think it's hung and something on it. They would move it a little bit. Give it a little slack. See if it'll hold them. not breaking it yet. I just got it put out there. Alright, these other skipjacks that I laid out, let me put them back into their package. They're thawed out enough. I better put them back in the cooler here before they overheat and get mushy on me. Let's see here. I see somebody chatting. Let's see who I missed. Chat Daddy, how's it going? Lunker Luke Fishing. Appreciate you dropping by. Sherry Rook. Ought he hang you up down there? It's a snag city for sure. Sherry and Lunker, appreciate y'all dropping by. We're just getting going. Been in the water about 15 minutes, and he just had to break one loose. I've got one hung. That red one's hung. But I think it's got a fish on it the way it's bouncing. So I'm going to give it time to see if he wants to pull it loose. It seems like something small. The seam that I usually want to fish right here when the generators are running should be out, I don't know, 30 yards. But it's really not here. There's so much current right now, the seam is gone. Red down there is trying to pull. I think there's definitely a little something on there. Hoping he'll break her loose for me. Come on now, I see you shaking, Red. It's blue. Where these first two are casted out, there's an eddy right here, so the water's hitting it and swirling on those poles. That's part of what's making them twitch. But it's not very far off the bank here. It's where the fish usually want to bite. So we'll see. That furthest one down, I casted it out a little bit further towards the channel. "13 people hanging out with us. I appreciate y'all hanging out. I'm really hoping these fish decide to bite. This current ought to have them turned on. There are a bunch of dead Asian carp floating out here. If a semi-fresh one floats by, I might try and snag it, put some shad guts on. I guess, I don't know what causes all these carp. Usually it's an oxygen issue for them sometimes. It's usually a little earlier in the year, but when it starts to warm up, there's not enough oxygen to keep them going. A bunch of them die, but it's not a major die-off. No, there's probably 100 of them dead out here. Go on, Red, pull. You can break it off. Big old guard just tops the water out there. Straight out from you. Let's see here. Who did I miss? Looks like somebody came in there. Any chance of getting those carp under control? Ah, dude, my assumption is they are here to stay. Last week, the Fish and Wildlife was out here doing some testing of some kind. They were running nets, catching a bunch of them. I don't know what kind of studies they've got going on. Right across the way where the barges lock through, they've got a thing called the bath system out there they're testing to see if they can keep fish from migrating up the river into the lake, which they're already in the lake. But the commercial fishermen are able to really chase them hard up there. They're catching a bunch, putting a good dent in the population. But this system supposedly puts off some sort of a sound and bubbles that stops these fish. I don't know. Don't know if it's working or not. I will say this. 3 years ago, the wife and I fished the southern end of the lake, still in Kentucky, but down south on Barkley. And geez, you could almost walk across the water. There were so many Asian carp. In fact, we were going to quit fishing there because they were so thick. I mean, we were snagging them constantly. And we were out there one day when we were about to give up, and we saw 2 commercial fishermen come in and started putting out nets. They stayed there nonstop for about a month, and it wasn't long. You couldn't find an Asian carp down there. So I know they put a dent in them. Now, it's a big lake. You know, that was just that one area. But I sure do hope they're getting them under control. I will say the lake is better than it used to be. At least seems that way to me. I don't snag nearly as many on the lake. Down here on the river, there's still a boatload of them down here. Hey, Riff Raff, what's going on, buddy? We are sitting and watching right now, not doing any catching. I'm going to give that Revan a few more minutes. It's hung. But I thought there was a small fish on it, because it was bouncing a lot. I'm probably going to break it loose here in just a few more minutes. There's something chasing the minnows right there. I don't know if it's yellow bass or stripes.
Can't tell.
I'm going to say it's yellow bass, because as those minnows come through, these poles start jumping. Them yellow bass will tear that skipjack up.
I got one right here.
Oh, do you? That redwood's trying to pull. Yeah, I'm going to check it out.
It's pretty strong.
It is. All right. Broke that one off. Let's see here. I'm going to retire this fishing pole. It doesn't have nearly enough line on it. Lay that one back. Pull out this one. Let's put the last bit going on here.
warmer.
Do what?
Feels like it's getting warmer.
It does. When there's no air moving down here, that sun heats it up. I guess these rocks accumulate all the heat. I can't read what that says. Give me just a minute. I'll grab my phone. See if I can't catch up. All right. Well, that pole I just put out, if we catch anything on it, we're going to think we got something. It's a Abu Garcia 5500 reel, so the reel's plenty good. But it's just an extra pole I had around, and it is not really made for this kind of current. So if we catch as much, I'm going to say if we catch a 10-pound catfish in this current, we're going to think we got something. If we catch something bigger than that, we're going to think we're going to die. Something's going to eat us. Get that right. All right, let me catch up here. Chad Daddy, yeah, it's a little hot. When I left the truck at 4:30, it was 88 degrees. I mean, the humidity's not horrible. I shouldn't say it's not terrible. It's just where the sun's facing right on us here. These rocks are heating up, so it feels hotter than it is here. And there's not a whole lot of a breeze that blows down here close to the water. Kentucky Lake fishermen, I don't see a boat out here. Tony said there was a boat out here earlier when he got here that was pulling out some good eater-sized fish out a little ways, but not since I've been here. Sherry, yeah, it's supposed to be hot all week, and it's supposed to, if the rain is still in the forecast, we were supposed to start getting rain. I don't know if that's still forecast or not. Let's see. Yeah, Thursday, 50% is the only day. But mid to upper 80s. I mean, that's not horrible. Not horrible compared to the 90s and 100s that we were getting. I think this same dead Asian carp has floated by here 3 times. It goes down and catches that swirl and comes back.
You see them all out by the lock?
Yeah, a bunch of them out there.
Usually I'll see them all floating down. They'll make them all the way down to my house in Smithland on the Cumberland.
Yeah.
They'll just be in a straight line all going just all day long. Going
Really?
down. It's pretty good. That's when I know how much generators are on.
Oh, I got you. You reckon they were all piled up behind them generators, and when they turned them on, they just turned them out? I didn't know if they had a little bit of a die-off because of oxygen levels or what.
We had a die-off in the early summer.
Yeah.
It got really hot for, I don't know, a week or 2.
Yeah.
Man, they were all over Tennessee River, Ohio River, and Cumberland. Dead everywhere.
Definitely.
Man, it was smelling. It
Oh,
was
yeah, it gets rank when they have that die-off.
God, it was terrible.
Come on, Blue. I saw you. You jerked a little. Come on. Dang bait stealers nibbling my bait. Oh, that Asian carp caught up in that one. About to hit this blue one. He'll spin out. That's a floating Asian carp. Got this one. I hung up in my line. He looks pretty rough. If he looks being better, I'd try and bring him in and use him for bait. There you go. Get off that line. There's a lot of fish activity out here this evening. A lot of feeding going on, something feeding on these little minnows. Flank them on the right, redirect them towards Tony's lines, huh? I don't know about all that now. I might have to get between mine and his and keep them from reaching him. How late am I going to stay? I don't know about Tony. I don't know, close to dark, I'm guessing. The wife's gone to see her daughter at the college tonight. She won't be home till later. So I'll probably stay till dark. Assuming my butt enjoys these rocks that long. I live an hour from here, so I got a little bit of a drive to get to the house. Going down there, Blue, on the far end. I think you're getting hit too. I'm getting tapped, tapped, tapped. I'm not going to jump up and run down there unless you bend over. You're trying. Some kind of bait stealers move through, just tapping all of them. Hey Tim, how's it going? Appreciate you stopping by. We are not exactly wearing them out. These generators at the dam have been down for, I don't know, 2-3 weeks. So I don't know. I mean, right here is where I usually catch them when the generators are running. So I don't know if the fish may have moved off a little bit and it's going to take them a little bit to move back into this spot or not. Now that the generators are going. Trying to catch them yellow bass down there? Anything. Skipjack flavored water, I guess. Keep the water in the skipjack cooler. Hopefully it didn't get too much flavor. Just right. Oh, I saw you there, White Pole. Come on. Come on now. Come on, I'll clap for you if you do it. It's not listening. There you go, White. Phone door. No, not gonna do it. There goes that same dead Asian carp. Sitting there tapping on, making me mad. Straighten up, phone. There you go. There you go. Oh, nope. Stay down. Sorry, I didn't realize I got too high for y'all. Let's see. Something's been working on that one. Let's go out a little further. Ooh, that might be too far. That's way out there. That's gonna be all the way in Mississippi before it hits the bottom. Bring it back. That went too far. It got right out in the heavy current. Be down in Tony's line, my other lines. Cast upstream to cast out there. Oh, off my skipjack. That's all right. I need some fresh bait on there anyway. Little small skipjack head on there. I'm gonna go upstream. There we go. Let's see now. Hit it just then.
Big old turtle down here.
Is it?
Yeah.
What that was? I got hit by something on the way down that time. Yeah, dead one or a live one?
These are live.
Oh. Take my bait. No, it's still there. I got hit by something on the way down that time. One hit. That was it. There we go. Right in that seam. Oh, slipping on the rocks. Muddy old rocks. We'll see if that makes a difference. I put that one the outside of this seam. It's in more current. But maybe they're riding that current instead of inside this seam. Size matters. What's up, dude? How's it going? You feeling any better? Hey, I hear you, Andrew. You definitely don't fish here if you are if you want to keep your tackle. You bring the tackle you don't like to this place. I don't know how far out there's riprap, but it's got to go way out. What do you think about it, Tony? How far do you think that riprap goes out? All the way? It may do it.
That's how Smithland is.
Oh, is it?
They show the pictures building it.
Uh-huh.
And just all they did was they dug it out and just put riprap the whole
Ah, I didn't know that. That would explain a lot.
Yeah.
That explains why you can't get away from it.
You can't. I fished this side, that side. I mean, everywhere over here, I fished like every foot of this shore.
Yep.
And it's Snack City, man.
You just can't get away from it.
Lures, weights, it don't matter. I've lost fish because of it.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's why I run such a light line on my weight.
Yeah.
I run a 10-pound test line on my weight and use a one of those peg floats to keep my bait up out of the rock. Because a lot of times if I get hung, I can break the weight loose and still keep the fish, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just when it gets that swivel part, that's the only part when you get into trouble, you know.
Uh-huh.
Because that breakaway don't work no more.
Yep. Yeah, if it gets down that low.
I do the same thing, but I use 15 pounds for the break.
Yeah.
Well, I was using Smithland at that dam because I'm right at the generators when I throw.
Yeah.
I use 20 pounds because I notice if I use 15 pounds, it'll break before I even get down there.
Really?
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about that.
I've had other carp come run in my line and snag it and pull hooks out of catfish.
Oh yeah.
Like right from the bank, I'm like, oh yeah, here we go. Oh, what the heck?
I don't doubt that at all. There's so many carp in there. Well, I thought that white one had something working on it, but it stopped. There's something coming through here, just hitting these lines left and right.
I just threw the sabiki trying to figure it out. I can't even hook into anything.
Yeah. I mean, I understand when you see these swirls hit it, but when it's tap, 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 exactly. That's a fish.
Exactly. You see the gar. Usually you can see the carp too, though.
Really?
Usually.
Oh, well, yeah, you can see them in the water because they're on the surface.
Yeah.
Dang, Andrew, I hate that, buddy. Hate to hear that you're still down. When you can't sit down, you can't get comfortable. There's one of them Asian carp right there, speaking of them.
He wasn't too big, was he?
My wife snagged one over at Kentucky that wasn't 14 inches long.
Really?
Yeah. And they, they say they're not breeding. I don't believe that crap when you get
no way. They're breeding like crazy.
Yeah, when you get them small ones, they're breeding. That white one makes me jump, but it's such a flimsy little pole. It'll think you got something, and it's a little 6-ounce yellow bass on it.
On the Ohio, you'll see all the minnows, and I grabbed them before. They're all carp.
Yeah.
I'm thinking they're big head minnows or skipjacks. Minnows. Got a whole handful of them one time. I go, man, these are carp.
Yeah.
Silver carp.
I don't doubt that at all.
Why? Who said they're not breeding?
Oh, the Fish and Wildlife say they're not breeding. Is what I'd heard.
Well, they better check their program again.
Yeah.
Because that's not the case. The grass carp breed, the big head breed.
Oh yeah, the grass carp breed.
Why would there be so many?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there's millions. Well, if it started with one.
Yeah.
They're not breeding. That's ridiculous. Yeah, because I cut in some small ones.
Yeah. Well, like I say, my wife snagged one that wasn't 16 inches, 14, 16.
And I've caught some giant ones.
Oh, yeah.
It's always unintentionally because it's not like they bite bait.
Yeah.
I tried them for bait. I'd have to say I got like out of 100, I got like an 80% not catching anything with it.
Try the guts.
I've tried the gut, man. I've tried the float. I've tried, the stringy part of the guts, the intestine, I guess. I've tried chunks of them. I've held them up so the blood runs down and cut off a little fillet at the end. Yeah. It's nice and red.
No good, huh?
Well, I've had success with it.
Yeah.
They've always been big ones.
Right.
They've been like actually kind of monster ones. But it's only been like 3.
Oh, yeah.
And I've tried at least 30, 40 times with carp.
No kidding.
Yeah. Now, I've had more luck with using buffalo.
Yeah. I've never used buffalo.
If I catch a nice buffalo like this, like maybe a 15-pounder, 20-pounder, I'll cut his head off, cut his tail off, and I'll use everything in between.
Yeah. Good deal.
And, that stuff's like any other carp. You just put it on the hook, it's never coming off.
Oh, yeah. It's tough.
Yeah, I'm getting the same stuff. Bump, bump, bump.
That's it.
Bump, bump,
constant.
Because the catfish is going to weigh them.
Oh, yeah. That's why I don't usually jump up when I see it. Me
neither.
Unless
over there, some guy over there, he's like, look at your rod. I was like, yeah, those the carps, man, in their head. He's like, oh, you're not going to pull on it? I go, the catfish will do all the pulling. I ain't got to do nothing.
That's right. If it bends over, you'll know it's a catfish.
Yeah. Just make sure your rod's down good. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was catching gars like crazy the other day over by my house on the Ohio.
Yeah.
Man, big ones.
Huh. Oh, yeah, those you sent me. That's some nice ones.
Yeah, it was like boom, 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 and then it shut off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, that was on, I was using 9-odd circle hooks catching them.
That's big ones.
Yeah.
I hooked into a monster last year. I was in my boat downstream here by the I-24 bridge. It was huge. I fought it for probably 30 minutes, and it broke my line finally. Oh, I thought that was going to be something. It hit like it wanted to be.
I'll lose most of my garrs about a foot from the shore.
Yeah. They get up close to the bank. I think they get their tail against the rocks and use it for leverage to pull.
Man, they're like, screw you, man.
My wife loves catching them. She says it's like catching an ocean fish.
Oh, there's fun. I see people that throw them on the bank and stuff, you know, like.
I don't know why they do that.
I think that kind of sucks, but, you know, I don't do that personally. I don't do that to any fish.
Yeah.
Even the carp, I'll slice them open and throw them in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In my mind, I'm trying to get the catfish. Hopefully they start liking to eat them.
Yeah.
So I'll cut them open.
Well,
I don't like fishing around maggots and flies. It's like, I hate that.
Oh, I do too.
The smell.
I hate it when the
like
bow
fishermen, man, sometimes they really mess the shore up.
They do.
You know?
And throw them up on the bank. I don't know why they want to throw them back out in the water.
They won't even take a picture with them or nothing.
Yeah.
You know?
I know it.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
Yeah.
You know? I see them boat catfishing leaving catfish. You know?
Yeah, we're getting pretty good pulls for bait fish or for bait stealers. But
I hate when I see paddlefish laying on the shore.
oh,
too.
I do too.
Just like, come on, they just came off the endangered species list here like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know why they're even legal to shoot.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Because they're tiny here.
Yeah.
You go in Kansas, they're this round.
Oh yeah, you get big. They used to be that way here, but people snagged them so much.
I don't think I've seen one over 30 pounds.
Yeah. They used to be. You'd see them, you know, a guy holding one up. It'd be as tall as the guy is, and there's so many people snagging them.
Yeah.
And which, you know, some people snag them and eat them, and that's fine. They're good eating.
Supposed to be real good.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't eat fish, so I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, but I'll try it. If someone prepares it, I'll try it.
Yeah.
Don't expect me to eat more than a bite. Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Mighty whitey.
Yeah.
Mighty whitey.
That's a good hit.
That was a good hit. It's not like you could run over. I say yellow bass. I know it's on there.
I figure as that sun starts to get low, they'll decide to eat, maybe.
Right. I agree.
Man, all these little fish pecking on it would drive you nuts. Yeah, Dominic, I've done pretty good with Asian carp too, but I haven't used it right up at the dam. And when I've used it, it's been on the river downstream. And I don't know, I think maybe up here at the dam there's so many dead ones, they've got all they want to eat. You get downstream, there's not as many of them. Dominic says he keeps hearing me say use the guts, but you've only used the strips. You got one? Got something on down there.
I think it just come off. Ah.
Did it come off?
Come off.
Doggone.
Yeah. It might have been a gar there.
Might have been.
That hook should have stuck. That should have set.
I thought we were about to have a fish. You got any holes poked in it?
No.
No? Not mashed like it was a flathead that bit it and didn't take it all the way in, did it?
You know, no, it's.
Is that a live one or is he dead?
He did.
Oh.
He's frozen.
Frozen, I got you.
He got a little mark on this side, but I don't know if that was just a rock bumping into it.
Yeah. No telling.
Well, trying to use something else.
They breed 365 days a year, huh? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've gotten what? Since I've been here, I got 12 paddlefish.
Really?
I've caught them all off, one off a Foley spoon, snagged them right in that flat part of the gill.
Yeah.
And then I've snagged them on rattle traps.
Oh, yeah.
But unintentionally.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't going for them. And boy, I tell you what, those things fight like crazy.
Oh, shoot, man. They put up a big
They're
fight.
gone. I'm like sitting here like, what is this? Like I never caught any till I moved here.
Oh, really?
I've only seen them on like a PBS special.
Yeah.
School.
Yeah. They're a weird looking fish.
Oh, they're so cool.
At least the front half of them's weird looking.
Oh man, those things are so gnarly.
Yeah.
They got that big mouth, you know?
Yeah, they just stay out there in that current with that mouth open.
Yeah. lost a gar yesterday. I kid you not, this thing must have been 80 pounds. I'm 220.
Yeah.
I landed it. I got it into the shore. I got it about half its body up. I couldn't pull it no more. I get down and start messing with him. He's starting to go crazy. This thing, I swear to God, was this round.
Oh, yeah.
I jump on top of him. And I'm trying to wrestle it, you know, and he's just moving. Dude, he slid out of my grip back in the water.
I don't doubt it.
I could not believe it.
Man, I tell you, those things.
I was happy and sad, you know?
Yeah. The doggone teeth on them things, I watch out for them because they'll poke you in a heartbeat.
Man, every part of their body wants to hurt you.
It does.
And then you hold them by that gill plate.
Yeah.
Too close, those gills will cut you in the back.
They definitely will.
Oh, they're like razors. Yeah, I got a few scars from gars, their mouth whipping on me.
Oh, yeah. They'll do it.
Try to unhook them, they start going crazy.
They'll definitely do it.
Yeah, because they don't try to bite you. All they got to do is touch you.
Oh, that's it. The only reason I'm saying the guts, I just had a little better use or luck with them. But again, I used them here on the Cumberland, but downstream a little ways. And I just did better catching with the guts than I did with the strips. But I'm sure the strips catch them real good too. But again, I think you probably got to be away from this dam because there's so many of them dead here. So many of them getting chopped up coming through the dam. I just got to figure there's so much of it here to eat. Fish don't even have to work for it. There's somebody up there in a boat I didn't realize was there. I'm going to stand up just a second. Y'all watch. It looks like he's catching something. Tony, he's making us look bad. He's got one on right there.
Does he?
Yeah.
I tell you, that other
Well,
one that left.
I thought he did.
Pass. He was getting one every pass.
Maybe he doesn't. His pole was bending as he was reeling up.
Right. I got filet of bluegill here.
Filet o bluegill.
We'll bomb it out there.
Grumpy Yoda says you're one hell of a gar wrestler.
Oh, I love that old guy. That guy, he's from Illinois. He's a really nice guy. Met him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and man, that's a good guy right there. Yeah, he seen me catch a lot of gars. He's like the white bass king.
Oh, really?
Up where he's at. Oh man.
Real fish, maybe. He's not on there. I thought he was on there.
Doesn't look like it.
Ooh, he ripped that skipjack in half.
Did he?
Yep. I didn't see any gar marks on it, but he ripped it in half, whatever it was. Oh. Let me cut a fresh piece of bait here. Whatever had hit that one. It was a real fish that time. He had tore my piece of skipjack completely in half. Come back here, skipjack. I'd like to learn how to catch them big hybrid stripes.
No, that's. I caught a couple of those yesterday, or not 3 days ago.
I've only caught a few of them in my life.
Man, I've gotten some really big big one. My biggest one so far here was 9.9 pounds.
What? My biggest one was 13. Woo, it was a nice one.
That's a nice one.
Caught it on skipjack.
Yeah.
Over at Kentucky
Dam.
Dam.
Catch them on round trap with some kind of big spoon.
Really?
Yeah. That's out in the Ohio. The ones I caught over here, they've all been like, like little shaker ones.
Yeah. Well, that's far. I know better than to cast straight out the current. This Abu's got these little bitty handles compared to my other two. I feel like I'm reeling a kid's reel. It's so small for you.
Kevin, try to catch fish with no bait.
Yeah, fishing on credit. I guess I better check this harbor down here. Good on that one.
Lost my weight before I even threw it out.
Do what?
I lost my weight before I even threw it out.
Oh, no. All right, y'all, let me catch up. Sorry, got a little distracted there. I got a real bite there for a minute. Gone wobbly rocks. Gonna be the death of me. Dooley, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, it's a nice evening to fish. Sun's starting to go down. It's cooling off a little bit. The middle one's getting hit. Not by anything big enough to pull it down. Dominic, he's caught a big fish at all three dams using Asian carp. This friend luck came from the other side of Barkley.
Kevin.
Huh?
These fish got lockjaw right now.
They do. So your buddy was catching some on the other side of Barkley Dam, huh? Man, it seems like the other side, I never catch anything but 2-pounders over there. And I catch my share of 2-pounders over here, but I catch some bigger ones here too. Maybe I just hadn't cast it in the right spot over there. Dooley says just caught 3 40-plus pounders on chicken and menhaden oil on the Ohio River. You mentioned that menhaden oil the other day. I'm going to have to find some of that. I've never used it. Don't even know what it is, Dooley. But 3 40-plus pounders, that's pretty doggone good. I've never fished the Ohio. I need to come fish it sometime. Dominic says his largest striper came from Virginia. They call them rockfish, but it's a striper. Yeah, I've heard people call them rockfish before. I work with some guys down at Nashville that fished for them, towards East Tennessee. I don't know exactly where it is, but they catch some big fish, 50, 60 pounders. Dilly says he doesn't get to LBL but a few times a year. Well, I'm out there just about every week, but I live here close by, so that doesn't count. Gary, you're right. That current seam has, since we've been sitting here, it has moved up. Whoa, 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 there's a fish. There's a fish. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, he's moving. Got loose? Huh?
Still there?
Yeah, he's on there.
That's right.
Hey, what, I'm gonna come under this other pole here. Run these couple two lines together. This little flimsy pole, like I say, it'll make you think I got a monster on here.
Hey, that's a lot of fun right there.
It's pretty decent.
He's running back up though.
Yep. Oh. Well, now he's going over this up.
He got some wheels on him.
Yeah, he does.
Usually that's a good sign.
Yep. I think he's in that other one. Hit it there for a minute. All right, now. Come on up, let me see you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can grab him. All I need is his mouth. That's a beast.
Yep.
Hey, you still got your weight too. Oh yeah. 25 pounds. 25, 30 right there.
Nice. We still got a lot of fight in him though.
Yeah. We got him now.
I normally have my net, but I forgot my net today.
Oh no, I usually I never use the net ever.
Oh, do you not? Net makes it easier to catch some bigger ones.
It's a pretty good hook set too. So.
Yeah.
There it is.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good one. Woo! Got him? Yeah, I got him. I'll set him up here.
Yes, sir.
There we go. Let me get this hook out. I'm going to bring him over that way.
I got you
Woo.
right.
All right. Oh, still there. Slide it up the rope to me.
He's close to 30.
He's a pretty good size one there.
He's close to 30.
Woo!
Kevin fishes.
Yeah!
Kevin fishes.
There we go. That's the one we've been waiting on, boys. He's a nice one. I don't know what he'll weigh. I don't have a scale with working batteries. One of these days I'll buy some batteries. That's a nice one. We're going to get him back in the water. Don't go flopping. No, I feel you want to flop.
There you
Right.
go. Yes.
Woo! There we go.
That's a beast.
Caught him on that flimsy little pole, too.
That's what I'm talking about.
Maybe they're getting ready to come in.
Yeah, see, he can't come back, and usually them big ones, they'll come back.
They'll
you know?
do it.
Them little wimpy ones, they don't do that.
I know it. Well, at least we're not skunked.
No, that is beautiful. That was a good-looking cat, too.
Yeah, he was. He was clean,
Man, them dark colors.
healthy.
My friend Gary Hornsby out of Tennessee, he came over here. We got him a couple cats. He said it was some of the best blue cat he ever had.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he took it home Friday, him and his kids and his wife.
Huh.
And he was like, man, this thing's great. So, man. Like I said, I don't eat fish, so I said, I'll take the word for it.
Yeah. Well, thank you for helping.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Let's see what we got here. That made me work. I got out of breath.
You know what? I got a scale.
Oh,
Next
do you?
time you can play guess the weight on the chat, and we'll weigh them.
Yeah. I've got a scale, but the battery's dead on it.
Mine's good. It's good. I checked it before I went out today. Yeah, that was a nice one.
That was a nice
I
fish.
think he had belly on him.
He did. He was good and healthy. He's been eating good.
I'm all excited now.
I say we're going to start catching.
Yeah.
Fish on. That's right, Gary. Hey, Bugman. How's it going, buddy? Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you, Sherry. Yeah, got a nice one there. We've tag teamed on him. Just got done fixing dinner. You have something good for dinner, Bugman? That's the first fish of the day. Let me cut up another piece of bait.
That was bigger than anything I've seen anybody in the boat get.
Oh, was it?
All the ones on the boats were the little guys.
Yeah. You know, I tend to catch them close to that size here. I just don't catch a large number of them, you know.
Yeah. That was skipjack, right?
Yep, skipjack.
Skipjack?
And I'll show you here. I don't know what size you've got, but or what size bait. But one of the commercial fishermen told me this about using the smaller baits here.
Yeah.
He said they don't like big baits down here for some reason.
That's big bait on.
That right there is about the biggest I put on down here.
All right.
That's it.
All right. I'll change up here in a little
About that size right there. He said not much bigger than your thumb.
Okay.
Now, I'm not going to say you won't catch one with a big one.
His name wasn't Donnie by chance, was it?
Huh?
His name wasn't Donnie, was it?
Donnie?
The guy you were
I
telling
don't know what his name was. No, I saw him up here in the parking lot one day talking to him.
This guy, commercial fisherman I met over at Bubba's Burgers.
Yeah.
He told me the same thing.
Really?
Use some little pieces out here.
Yep.
He's a commercial fisherman.
Well, you know, I was using like chunks the size of your palm because you go on the internet and that's what everybody says use.
Right.
Well, that's what you got to use to catch the big
Hey, I
ones.
catch big cats with big bait, though.
Yeah. Which makes sense. Big
You know
fish
what I
with
mean?
big bait.
Yeah.
But ever since I've downsized, I've been catching better fish.
But I've caught big bass on the same bait, too. Going for catfish.
Oh, really?
I've caught some monster stripers with using big chunks of skipjack.
Huh. I don't know. That 13-pounder I caught was on about a 6-inch skipjack.
Yeah.
Just hooked it hole through the lips.
Right.
I don't get a bite on that one for a minute.
But I've caught some monsters on like those little dinky pieces, too.
You just never know.
You never know.
Depends on what they see and how hungry they are when they see it.
That's it.
Ooh, that fish made me sweat. Woo. That towel needs to be washed. It stinks.
Smell like skipjack?
Yeah. Been in that bag too long.
I get those terry cloth towels from Costco,
That's what that is.
the 50-pack.
Oh,
I
really?
just throw them away when they start. I don't wash them. I just throw them away. When I use them for bait, anyway, out here. I don't like those polyester ones.
Yeah.
They're like stick to your hand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you got a little nick or something.
I'm with you there with them sticking to your hand. Let's see, y'all see them poles okay? I think they're showing up all right.
That was an aluminum hook, huh?
Yeah. From down here at the bait shop.
Yeah.
And it's a smaller one too. It's a 6-aught.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to make you some 6-aught rigs. I don't have any 6s left.
Well, you know, I don't usually use them, but I've been catching smaller fish, so I downsized.
Hey, they catch the big fish too.
That's true.
Just prove that.
Bugman, where's the Cumberland River at? It is the river that used to be stationed at Fort Campbell. It is a river that runs right by Clarksville, Tennessee, and goes west a little ways in Tennessee, and then turns north, comes up into Kentucky until it runs into the Ohio.
Yeah, it ends at my house.
Oh, does it?
That's where it meets the Ohio.
You're right there at the confluence?
Exactly.
Okay. It comes from over in eastern Tennessee. I'm not exactly sure where it starts.
At Cumberland Falls, don't it?
Maybe. I don't know. Never really investigated that.
I think so.
This white line is moving.
Yeah, I don't ever bring a net because I don't want to carry it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, the biggest one I caught down here, I had trouble landing it.
Really?
Yep, so I brought the net after that. I think I got something on that one again. That line was moving like crazy.
Yeah.
I think something small had it picked up.
Yeah, I seen him when that last cat, how he was running back up this way.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's a nice one. I was almost thinking it was a flathead because it wasn't coming up.
Yeah. Yeah, he did not want to come up at all.
I watch a lot of live channels, man. That's the biggest channel cat or blue cat I've seen on any live fishing in weeks.
Yeah, you know, it seems like there's been a drought of bigger fish here lately.
It has been.
Who all you like to watch live?
I like Possum Outdoors.
I like Possum, yep.
I like Skipjack Cindy and
yep, I watched it, Skipjack Cindy.
The dude she like I don't know why I can't think of his name. I've watched Rustic a few times, but
yep.
I think everything I've seen of Rustic, he wasn't fishing.
Yeah. Most of his he just does from the house.
Yeah, he got like that sticker board behind him.
Yep. He used to own a bait shop. Now I think that's the sign from his bait shop.
Yeah. Yeah, been watching this dude in Illinois and at Lake Springfield. I forget his name though. But
Mike,
he's always like half in the bottle, you know.
Mike's Fishing Home.
Yeah, Mike's Fishing Home.
He's a lot of fun.
I like watching his show. It's entertaining.
Hey, he used to, before he changed jobs, he had a regular show 2 nights a week.
Oh, really?
Always from his house, and he was always intoxicated.
Okay, yeah. But he's a nice guy. He don't act like a jerk or nothing.
No. He drinks the Four Locos and some stuff like that.
Those are the devastators, man.
Yeah.
I had one of those a few times, man. It don't take much.
That's the truth.
And I tell you what, if I woke up with so many headaches with that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I don't mess with it. It's like that old Thunderbird. Remember Thunderbird? Mad Dog?
Oh, yeah.
It's like that, but malt liquor, you know?
Yep. Hey, Roar, how's it going? Appreciate you stopping by.
You never check out that fishing channel he does live?
Who?
I think his name's Jeremy, that fishing channel.
Oh, yeah.
He does. He goes out. He's got like a super kayak, dude. It's
I've been watching him here lately.
It's like the baddest kayak I've ever seen.
It's nice, isn't it?
He's got the pontoon outriggers. He got a motor on it and stuff.
Yep.
He got a fish finder.
Hey, Bugman, if you missed me there earlier, the Cumberland River, from where you used to be stationed down at Fort Campbell, the Cumberland River runs right through there by the Riverside. If you remember where Riverside Drive is in Clarksville, that's the Cumberland River. It runs east to west in Tennessee, comes from eastern Tennessee, runs west a little ways past Clarksville, and then turns north, comes up into Kentucky, where it runs into the Ohio.
Yeah, you know, I got a channel too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I didn't know you did.
Yeah, I don't have enough to put it in to get like anything crazy going.
Uh-huh.
I just got approved to make posts.
Yeah.
You know, I had to do like a facial recognition thing.
Yeah, what'd you do, hit like 500 subscribers or something?
No, not yet. I'm only at like 15.
Oh, what's the name of it? I'll find it here.
Yeah, it's it. You know, Anthony J.
Huh?
All I got is shorts on there right now.
That's all right. What's the name of it?
Anthony J.
Anthony J.
Anthony J. I think it's like 8495 or something like that.
Well, Oh, that's the wrong Anthony J. That's all cameras.
Hard to see with the sun.
It is.
Anthony J. 8427.
8427. All right.
At Anthony J. 247. Sorry. Did I say sorry? I don't ever say that. No spaces.
All right.
I bet I should probably change.
There you are. I found you.
I got tons of footage, but my Wi-Fi is so bad.
Oh,
I can't load nothing but shorts.
Hard to get it to load.
I don't even have cell signal in my house.
Oh, really?
It's that bad.
Yep. I know what you mean. We don't have internet at our house.
No?
Or didn't until just here lately. We went to with AT&T. They've got this little rectangular like satellite receiver you put on the side of your house, and it gets signal off cell phone towers.
Really?
Yeah. But if you don't have cell phone signal, that wouldn't help you.
I have no. If we didn't have Wi-Fi, I wouldn't have anything.
I guess you're down at Smithland, aren't you?
Yeah, and the Wi-Fi is like ridiculously slow.
Yeah.
Like if I do like one of them shorts, if it's over a minute, it takes me like 15 minutes to upload.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I got all kinds of. I got some pretty good videos, but I have to go to town. To Paducah or up at Kentucky Dam, I get good service.
Yeah, you can go to the library. They got free Wi-Fi.
Where's the library?
Well, it's right there in Smithland.
There's a library?
I bet they've got good Wi-Fi there.
I'll have to check it out.
It used to be. I guess it still is.
I didn't even know they had a library.
Let's see.
I just thought they had a courthouse in that little store.
They could have moved it. It says 335 Court Street.
I know where Court Street is. Yeah, I'll have to look. It's probably been right in front of me the whole time.
Probably. And they may not be able to get internet down there either. But like most of the libraries around in these small towns that don't have internet service somehow have internet.
Yeah, because I go through that whole town, and at Smithland I don't have any. I got this one little 6x8 foot area I found that I can get out some text messages.
Yep.
If I'm lucky, but usually if I come up here, I'm all right though. Here or Kentucky,
Yeah.
The dam. Or if I go to Paducah, but anywhere in between, it's like not very good.
Yep. Hey, Danny Stone, how's it going, buddy? Appreciate you stopping by.
Stone. I know Danny Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We caught a pretty decent one about 15 minutes ago, but that's the only one we caught. It wasn't the one that broke Black Betty, though. I can tell you that. Oh, that middle one's trying. It's trying. You gonna make me get up? Yeah, I'm gonna get up.
What was that? How nice was that cat earlier you saw?
What's it? What's that?
I think you were here lunchtime, right?
Oh, yeah. It's pretty nice one right up against the rail.
Compared to yours?
It wasn't as big as mine, but it's still pretty nice.
That's right. That's right. That was a beast because you caught a beast.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice one. Something had it picking it up lately. See on it? Yeah, I think I'm home. It's over that line. Something had it moving it because it was out here earlier.
Right. I got to get you over by my house, man.
Yeah, I need to.
Once they get them generators back on,
Woo! Oh, they got them off down there too?
they're repairing on there's 3 of them. They're repairing every one of them.
Oh, no.
They got, I talked to a guy last week. He said it was 4 weeks, so that's about 3 weeks at this point. And it had been down already for 4 weeks.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like a canal like this,
Yeah.
And it's just a giant pond right now.
Huh.
But there's skipjack galore in there right now.
Really?
But it's like
Metal one?
no, they're fat.
Oh, wow.
They're fat. But it's like every 10, 15 casts, you get one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's all right.
Fully spooned in a sabiki. And the carps are gone.
Oh, are they?
I'm telling you, when there's no current, the carps don't hang out.
They go find the current, don't
they? They have to. I think they have to because they're so big and fat, and they just open their mouth and.
Yep.
Because if you've ever seen them swimming, if they're not in the current, they're barely moving.
Oh yeah.
They're just like. When you give them that current, they look like a hot rod.
Looks like we got 19 people hanging out with us. I appreciate everybody hanging out. It's a nice evening to be hanging out. It'd be even nicer if the fish would cooperate inside the bite a little bit more.
Right. Well, I don't think big bluegill is the bait. I'm about to switch to the skipjack now.
He's trying down there.
I always call mine, that white one, I always call it Mighty Whitey, but I think I'm going to call this one Mighty Whitey.
That little thing?
Yeah. I had one like that back in San Francisco in the bay. It was about the same length. It was a tuna rod, though. It was like that thick.
Oh, really?
And we used to catch giant stingrays. You'd have to horse them.
Oh, I imagine.
And we go under the Bay Bridge or the Golden Gate Bridge. Man, you catch 100, 150-pound stingrays, man.
Really?
But you use these short rods because the long ones, they'll just snap.
Yeah. I bet that's a fight with 150 pounds.
Oh, man, it takes quite a while, especially if there's always current over there.
Oh, yeah, I could imagine.
But they won't come off the ground. So you got to horse them up.
Yeah.
You know?
They somehow suck down on the bottom, don't they?
They just sit there, because their mouth is down.
Yeah.
So they just, roll around. They're these I've caught a couple of them, man. They're high as my knee.
Yeah. I've got a couple of those little short poles like that are good when you got to walk through the woods or something.
Yeah.
And you don't want to pack those, 7-footers or whatever, but they're just don't have much backbone to them.
As long as they don't break.
Yeah.
I try to be honest with you, I try to break every one of these suckers.
Yeah.
These are the ones that don't break. Those are the ones I keep rebuying.
Really?
Usually if I break them, it's because of me breaking them.
Yeah.
In the car or something. Or something
I know what you mean there.
But, I try to...
I'm hard on my poles,
That's what I'm saying. I'm so hard on my gear that this gear right here, I know ain't going to break on me.
I'm bad about if I catch one, I turn around, I drop my pole to grab the fish or whatever and not pay attention.
Me, usually I'll step on the eye.
Yep.
Fold the eye up,
These two blue ones were pretty when I got them, but they're all scratched and scuffed up and look rough now. They need to be repainted.
That's what do you call it? That's patina.
Yeah, patina. There you go.
Patina. Like that gold one, if you look close to it, man, it looks like someone took a BB gun to it and just popped pieces off it everywhere.
Yep. Hey, Sis Rose, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. How y'all been doing? Bugman finally got to go fishing. Did you do any good, buddy? I tell you what, the last 10 or 15 minutes, it seems like it's got hotter instead of cooler.
I'm telling you.
6 o'clock, it's about time for that sun to dip below the trees. That'll get better then.
And all them paddlefish I caught, I throw them back. Because you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
You're supposed to keep them.
You're supposed to keep them?
No matter how you catch it, you're supposed to keep them.
Really? I never heard that.
But I don't eat fish.
Yeah. I throw them back too. No reason to kill a paddlefish. They're good. They don't hurt anything.
They don't hurt nothing. They filter the water, if anything, make it cleaner. I got this really cool long-nosed gar skull.
Yeah.
The whole thing, everything. Some boat fishermen left like a whole one, and I kind of threw it off in this bush.
Yeah.
And it's been like decaying for months.
Yeah.
It's almost at the point where it's all, like sun-dried, leathered, and all hollowed out.
That'd be cool.
It's got a little bit of meat in the deep part of the skull.
Yeah.
But have you ever seen Catfishing carp on YouTube?
Yeah.
He does this one where he mounts a garhead, a long nose. He salts it, dries it out, all that, and then he covers it in lacquer.
Huh.
You know, like a clear coat.
Yeah.
Like some clear epoxy. And he mounts it. And he mounted it on a piece of wood, you know, made a nice piece of wood. This is one of the coolest head mounts I've seen.
That'd be nice.
And this one's a big one. It's like this big.
Really?
Yeah, it's a big one.
Oh, let's see if I missed anybody here. I done messed it up and lost y'all. Got a 6-pound channel. Posted a vid of it. I'll have to check it. I don't remember seeing that pop up. Oh, I'm sweating like crazy. Come on, son, go down. You're bright. Right in my eyes.
I'm sweating.
Yeah, me too.
How you like the hat? They're not too bad, right?
No, not bad at all.
I haven't washed one yet, so I don't know. But...
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about to have a contest pretty soon in our group here.
Oh, really?
On that app.
Yeah.
It's just our group though.
Okay.
We'll have prizes and stuff. So
good deal.
Once we figure out all the rules that's fair for everybody that lives everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, like some universal rules.
Yeah.
Some people are getting too technical. I've asked, hey, what's the rules? Well, you got to measure it, weigh it. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
So people fishing these little ponds, they ain't got nothing that's going to compare to some of the stuff out here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, people fishing, especially people living in the city, fishing a little subdivision pond or something full of 2-pound channel cats.
Right. Exactly. You know, so guys, we'll put all the fish legs together. I go, then I'll go catch garters the whole time.
Yeah. Well, it's like, you ever watch Fishing Magician?
No, I never heard of that one.
Check him out, Fishing Magician, like version 2 or something. He closed his first channel down and then restarted. He was fishing the Potomac out in D.C. and catching all kinds of big catfish.
Yeah.
He was in the military station out there. And then he got out and took a job, I think Arizona or something. And he fishes all those little ditches, basically. You know, drainage ditches and things like that. And he catches a bunch of fish. It's nothing like what the size he caught in the Potomac.
I see some guys fishing the Potomac. I forgot the guy's name. It's a black dude. And they're fishing like right in front of like the Lincoln Memorial.
Has Life?
Yeah, I think
Has
so.
Life and Chunky.
Yeah, Chunky.
Brian B.
Yeah.
I don't know if Brian's right there or not, but I know those two are.
I'd like to fish right there in front of the Capitol, in front of the monument.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Chunky, I think, moved to TikTok for the most part.
Yeah. He used to be real big. He used to do live fishing at night.
Yeah, I used to enjoy watching his night fishing there. I watched him fishing. It was snowy on the ground, and he was fishing from the bank.
Yeah.
In the wintertime.
He's got all those neon rods and lights.
Looks good. Well, I think the bait stealers are back and making a run.
I'll tell you what, this is not the spot over here.
Well, you know, the first time I fished here was about where you are, but the current was bringing my line up here.
Right.
And something about this little cut in here was where I was catching them at. And then I quit catching them, and they were down that way a little bit. I guess they just move around. I don't know. I mean, I fished on down there quite a bit and caught a few, but like I say, I don't catch a large number of fish over here, but a little better size.
If you want the bigger fish, go to the dam.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
I need to go up there and try something I saw River Lunacy doing. He was basically bumping from the bank. He was fishing right up in the generators.
Yeah.
Cast into it and just constantly bounce it along. If it got too far down, they just reel it in and cast it back out.
That's basically what I do at Smithland.
Really?
Once it stops moving,
yep,
I recast it.
There you go.
And if they're there, they're like small ones are like 25, 30 pounds. Those are small ones over there.
Wow.
Yeah. You catch a dink over there, it's like a 20 pound, 25 pound. That's a dink.
Dang, that's a nice one.
Yeah. But you're right there. I mean, you're like lined up with the wall where it's coming out at.
I got you.
I say sometimes I gotta use a pound. I'll throw a pound out there, and it's moving around, bouncing around.
Really?
Yeah. With that gold rod.
Let's see. I missed a couple here. Grumpy Yoda says life's been a bit tough, but doing what I can. How things down your way? Well, go fishing. Maybe it'll get a little better. Hopefully.
Hey, tell Grumpy Yoda, get in the boat. Say that.
Grumpy Yoda. Tony says get in the boat.
You know what I mean.
Danny, you caught 6.5 pounds bigger than what we caught. I got skunked Sunday. I couldn't catch fish to save my life. Hey, Cindy, how's it going? Glad to see you stop by.
Is that Skipjack, Cindy?
Yep, Skipjack, Cindy.
She just did a big giveaway the other day.
Oh, I must have missed that one.
Man, it went on for like 2-3 hours. She had all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
Oh, it was pretty fun. I didn't win a damn thing, but that's all right. You know, it was still fun.
It's still fun to hang out and watch it.
Yeah.
All right, now. You're trying to do something on that one. Nothing's playing with this one. The line's going slack and moving around. The bait stealing activity has slowed down a little bit, you know it?
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, but there's big fish around here. They're popping up.
Grumpy Yoda says, don't listen to Tony. He'll drive you crazy.
That sounds right.
Hey, Cindy, that's Tony. He's just started the channel, Anthony J. He, if you got the Fish Brain app, he's in the group on there. I think he's been pretty active on it for the hat here. You can give me a hat. He lives just down.
She probably knows me as Anthony J.
Huh?
She probably knows me as Anthony J.
He said you probably know him as Anthony J. He said he watches your lives. She says, hey, Anthony. I think I'm going to check the bait on this one. It's been moving all around. Something's been pecking at it. It's about the time of the evening something ought to bite.
I don't know. Stuff's starting to start popping now.
I can't believe it wasn't hung as long as it's been out there. My head is still there, still full of the good gooiness in it. Put it out there a little further, outside of that seam. They don't seem to be on the inside of that seam tonight. Fish on, fish on.
Oh yeah.
He's not nearly as big. Doesn't feel like it anyway. Oh, it just come off.
Oh, I think I just right there.
Was it a gar?
I couldn't tell. I just saw the boil.
It was right on the surface, so I figured it's probably a gar.
Probably. I think that's what happened to me earlier.
Well, he came loose. He came up and rolled on the surface. I think it was a gar. Can't say for sure. But it didn't seem very heavy though.
Skipjack.
Yeah, it's on skipjack. Hey, Larry. Caught one earlier. I don't know how big he was.
Hey, Kevin, you got your line in?
Yeah.
You want a fresh one?
Oh, that's all right. These are from just a few days ago, or a week ago.
He's perfect live. He's a good size.
That's all right. I'm good. I don't want you to miss out on your good bait. Claim I didn't let you catch the fish because you're on the good. Because I took all the good bait. Oh.
That's a good sign.
Yep. Something's wanting to feed at least. Got my handy dandy old timer pocket knife. I've had that pocket knife for 40 years. Give me a good knife and I'll lose it in a week. $25 old timer, I can't ever get rid of it. Look at the mess here. Hey Larry, we caught one fish. Sorry, I think I started to tell you this 2 or 3 times. We've caught one fish. And I don't know, he was pretty nice, and I'm guessing close to 20 pounds, 25. 20, I'm guessing probably. One of these days I'll get a working scale and be able to know what to catch. What's going on here? This one right here is moved. Sorry, standing up looking here. My line, this one closer to me. I haven't seen anything going on with the pole, but my line is moved. But it also looks like the current has pushed in a little bit. I'm gonna say it picked it up and moved it. Come on now.
Yeah, these are like the size skipjacks over Smith.
Yeah, that's a good size right there.
Yeah. My freezer's stuffed.
Mine's full too.
It's easy to stuff mine. Mine's only about this big.
Oh. Thought this one had something going on, but I don't believe it does now. there we go. That's a fish. Going downstream.
Careful now. These rocks ain't no joke today.
Yeah. He's not putting up much of a fight. He'll probably start to fight when he sees the surface.
Right.
Oh, it's not too bad.
You smell?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh. Yeah. Jim, I'll help you out. Hold on.
I just didn't want him to go to flailing right there at the bank. I think he's hooked pretty good.
Got him?
Yep.
All right. That's another fatty.
Yeah, that's not too bad. He's better than I thought he was, honestly.
Yeah.
He didn't put up much of a fight at all. Got a little bitty mouth. Got a pretty mouth, boy. Yep. There we go, guys. I don't know. I can figure out which way to put him in the screen there. I don't know what he is. 6, 7 pounder, maybe 8. I thought he was only going to be a 2 or 3 pounder the way he was coming in. He wasn't fighting at all. On that white pole again.
I'm telling you, that's the one.
You got one?
No.
We'll put a headpiece on it, throw it back out there. Ooh, that sun's finally gone down.
Man, that's so much nicer. Man, you got no bait again off. That's crazy.
Broke my weight off. Yeah, I didn't realize that last one broke my weight off. I gotta put a weight on here. Go in there. There we go. Come on down this other side of me. Throw in if you want to. I don't know if it'll make any difference or not.
Well, you know, we got to break the skunk here at this spot.
There you go.
You know what I mean? We got to get that juju off.
I think it's just a matter of luck because, like I say, I catch them all up and down through here.
Yeah, I've hit them all through here since I've been here, you know. There's never one spot very super consistent.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. But,
well, I tell you what I've been doing. Earlier, I was throwing just right on this edge of the seam. Last year, I've been throwing out to that side of the seam. I'm trying to just get a little further out, you know, maybe a little deeper.
I just came in a little more this time on these two. almost pointless to try to throw it out there because it comes back way down there.
It does. You have to cast way upstream to get it anywhere close to you.
Yeah. But I hate that because you know it's going to snag.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yep.
It's hard fishing around here.
Yeah, it's tough fishing. Like I say.
There's not a whole lot of spots that's not snaggy around here.
Yeah. You better not be real in love with your tackle if you come down here.
No. Or your lures.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I've lost so many lures, I don't buy nothing expensive no more for me.
I hear you.
Just the carp alone will take them.
Let's see. Let me back up and catch up with y'all here. Skipjack Cindy says she'll be fishing tomorrow night.
Yeah, she's got a 7 to 10 show, I believe.
Let's see. Hey, Lance McCoo guy, how's it going? Appreciate you hanging out with us. Sure, yeah, that's a twofer so far. 2 decent ones too. Hey, baby, there's my wife. She's watching. Spying on me down here. Seeing to make sure I'm not catching any bigger fish than she catches is what she's doing. Let's see. Oh, whoa, how's it going, man? So Danny Stone says when he fished down here, they were getting hits on skipjack, but shad is what they were catching on. That's a good point. Well, Danny, Tony's thrown out some bluegill and something else. I forget what else he had.
Yellow bass.
Yellow bass, he said. He didn't do any good on either one of them. Gary, yeah, it is prime time. We've been waiting for that sun to go down for 2 reasons. Hopefully the fish will turn on and it'll quit shining in our eyes. I tell you, that's one of the problems fishing here. That sun is just right at eye level. Looks like we still got 18 people hanging out with us here at supper time. I appreciate that. Hope y'all are enjoying as much as we are. We'd enjoy it more if Tony got a bite. Did they say, you said, what'd you say, 2 more weeks, 3 more weeks on the dam down there at Smithland?
Yep. Hopefully, that's what he say.
Yeah.
It's not like the fastest work over there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like this one's still not going.
Yeah.
They're the first one.
Yeah. I'm just glad they got some of it going.
Yeah.
I got something putting a slow pull on Whitey there. It won't stay on it. No, blue down there got a good hit.
Oh man, you're up to 1,022 subscribers, man.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Good deal.
Man, I'm telling you, when I found your channel, there was like 15.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
I
good
think
deal.
I was like your 13th subscriber.
When I started live streaming, I got a good bump there for a while.
Okay. Yeah, you were the first person I seen live too.
Yeah.
And then I started seeing everybody else.
I haven't. Let's see. I didn't go live this last weekend, and my work schedule has. Oh! You were down there for a minute. My work schedule hasn't worked out for me to be here fishing in the evening lately.
I saw you posted some anniversary video.
Yeah, me and the wife. That was from back in July. Just I never put it out yet.
Oh, okay.
We caught a bunch of little dinks that day. You had something pretty good on there the way it was bent over.
Man, that thing was bent over good.
Hung?
Run me right in the snag.
Yep.
That's what I'm going to blame it on.
Yep, there you go. I think you had a pretty good one going there for a minute.
That's why I don't like using braid.
Really?
You'll lose all your line.
Oh, does it not break out? I never use braid.
It won't break at the knot. It'll break somewhere up.
You
know what I mean?
Yep.
Like over at Smithland there, I snagged so much braided line, I lose a lot of lures to it.
Yeah.
It'll be just in my reach too, where I can't reach it, you know?
Yep.
And I gotta break it.
I never have used braid.
I don't use it. I tried it for a long time. I tried it for a lot of years, but mono.
I've always heard braid doesn't work good around this riprap.
No, it just cuts.
Yeah.
It just cuts.
And everywhere I fish has riprap, it seems.
Where isn't it riprap?
Yeah.
I was fishing over at Kentucky Lake. It's the first marina. It's got a gazebo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
It's got a little pier.
Yeah.
That spot's all right, but it's an old. They used to dump their slag there for the mine.
Oh, really?
And man, it's snaggy over there too.
Huh.
But it's real sharp, so it's like as soon as you pull it, try to get it,
it
cuts everything. But like the tugboats, they roll up right there, you know?
Yeah.
That's a good spot where they roll fairly deep right
Oh,
there.
I can imagine.
But all around it's pretty shallow.
I got you.
I pulled all-nighter out there. I didn't do like great, but I didn't do bad. It was all right over there.
Well, that's good.
I'd rather fish the rivers around here.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Man, there's just beasts on these rivers.
Yeah, there's big fish in here.
Oh, there's all kinds of fish.
Yeah, lots of fish.
I've seen more species here than I have anywhere, probably.
You know, we fish the lake mostly because my wife doesn't like this current at all.
I don't blame her.
She doesn't like being around it, especially in the boat.
Right.
She doesn't like walking on the riprap.
No.
I grew up on it, so it's just normal to me, you know.
Yeah.
But so fishing the lake, we do really good in springtime. We catch a lot of fish. This time of year, I just struggle on the lake.
Really?
Yeah. I know I see guys all the time talk about wearing them out, but I just struggle out on the lake. When it cools off, when it gets where you got to wear a jacket in the morning,
yeah,
I'll start catching them again on the lake.
Right.
But I still don't catch big ones on the lake like you do here.
I thought we were almost there for that was about a week ago. It was real chilly in the morning. I was like, all right, and then it heated back up.
Yeah, it's too early.
Yeah.
You know, you never know. I mean, I've seen Halloween in shorts and t-shirts, and I've seen Halloweens in coats and hoodies.
Usually Halloween back home, it's raining.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But you got to understand, in California, when it's like 60 degrees, that feels like unbearable.
Oh, yeah.
There's no sun. It's freezing. See, like I fish almost every day, you know, so when I'm not in the sun, like it starts cooling off, man, I get cold quick.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
You get used to that sun.
I'm telling you.
Let's see. I hadn't checked in on y'all lately. Make sure I'm not missing everybody. I'm missing all kinds of people. When's the last time you
wore jeans? You know what I mean? Like, I think I've worn shorts for like 4 or 5 months straight now almost.
Hey, Danny. Danny says he's trying to find your channel. He's just getting it going. It's Anthony J. What do you say? 854?
8427.
Oh, 8427. Anthony J. 8427. I'm going to start setting up above these fishing poles. Sitting down below them gives me a crick in my neck looking up.
Every time I get done fishing off these, it feels like my back feels like
hey, my back is always sore by the end of the day fishing off this riprap because you're constantly twisting and moving.
You're never on nothing flat, right?
Yep. All the little nibblers are back down here.
The Bay Area, a lot of the shores riprap too.
Oh, is it?
So it's like when you say no, you grew up with it. So did I. So when I came here, I was like, oh,
yeah.
It's like home.
You just kind of learn to have a knack for walking on it.
Yeah, you really do. You know. But man, I've got some pretty good scars though.
Oh yeah.
Well, here it's not so bad. Out there, it's a lot of seaweed on everything.
Yeah.
Oh man, and under the seaweed will be barnacles.
Oh, and that's slick, I'm sure.
Man, you slide on that and then you slice up on the barnacles.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I can imagine.
Freaking stings. Salt water gets in there, you know, you're just like.
Oh yeah, I bet that does hurt.
But you never know because it's connected to the ocean, the bay, so all kinds of stuff comes in there too.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, just.
You never know what you're gonna catch.
You never know. You never know. I've had rocks in with pipes in the rocks.
Yeah.
You know, like a PVC pipe. And we had rods in there, big rods like this, even bigger. Take them clean out of them. Just
really?
Cleaned out.
Wow.
Just bent all the way. You wait for it because you can't get there in time.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it's like.
Not much you can do about that.
Nothing you can do about that. Me personally, I laugh because you know it's going to happen. You can't get there in time.
Oh yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, there it goes.
Danny says he just subbed to your channel, and so's Andrew from Size Matters Catfishing.
Tell everybody I said thank you.
He said he appreciates it, guys. He lives down here not too far from here. He lives down where what is it? You live where the Cumberland meets the Ohio?
The Cumberland comes right into the Ohio, then the Tennessee hits that, and then goes out to
right down there at Smithland, Kentucky.
I got all three right there.
Yeah, that's a good place. Real good place.
Yeah. And there's nothing blocking it, so we get all that fish come up. Even here from the Mississippi.
Yeah.
There's always fish.
Yep.
As opposed to you get past that dam on the other side, it's not like that.
That's right. Come on. Somebody needs to bite. We got another 20 minutes or so before it's going to get dark on us.
Right.
I'm scared of the dark. I might get bit out here. One of them catfish might come up and decide to bite me.
Come out of the water, try to catch us, I'm going to catch you.
That's right. I had not looked at my phone over there, see how much battery we got. I better put my battery pack. I better give it a little juice. It usually only goes about 2 hours, and I think we're running up on that 2 hour mark. Up. I don't think we've got to worry about overheating now. Well, doggone, that is not the right piece. That's not what I need. That's for the iPhone. No, that's for the GoPro. Too many cords. What I need is in this other bag. It's bad when your phone charger cord is nasty and black from skipjack and catfish slime.
You ever run out of bait, you can just throw your cord in.
That's right. There we go. We're charging now. That'll keep us from running dead here in the last 20 or 30 minutes. All right, boys, we need a bite. Wife got me that thing off of Amazon. We y'all that live stream have troubles with your cameras overheating. Rolls up like that. Got a little clip on it. You can clip it on just about anything. Put a little shade on your camera. Works real good. Unless it's windy. If it's windy, it doesn't like to hold still. All right, Danny. Appreciate you hanging out, man. All right, let's turn around here and look at the poles. We need another fish. Making too many old man sounds. Too many grunts and groans.
We got Gary on there. Me and him fish a lot at Smithland, man. We've done.
Oh, really?
We've done some damage over there.
Where's he from?
Tennessee, from
Tennessee.
Clarksville.
Where?
Clarksville.
Oh, he's not far off.
No. He's a pretty good angler there too.
Good deal. Dale, where about you live? You around this way? You are. I don't know if you're around Kentucky or not. You can always holler at me. I've always got, well, I say always, usually got bait.
Same here. People can hit me up. I almost always got bait.
Yeah. Dale Hastings, he's Columbus, Ohio. That's a little far off for me to meet you with bait.
That's a little far.
Uh-oh. Come on now. I saw this one tap.
God, those stickers look awesome, dude.
Huh?
Those stickers on the truck.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Man. They fit perfect.
Yeah, I was pleased with how they turned out. Guy down there at Clarksville made them for me. He's in the Jeep group that my wife's in.
Okay.
Oh. That white one went to twitching again, but it didn't pull down. I thought it was going to, but it stopped.
The white one is a hot one.
It is. Isn't it weird how you get one pole that catches everything sometimes?
Like I'll bring 2 or 3. It's always one rod.
Yeah. And you can cast it completely different. You'll still catch them.
I throw a lure a lot, and I'll get double up sometimes.
Yeah.
The catfish rod will go off, and I'll have a fish on the lure rod, and sometimes I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Because this thing's going crazy, but I don't want to lose the piece I got either.
Well, usually on the catfish rods, if it's been over double, He's hooked up pretty good. That's the way I look at it.
I keep my drag, so enough to where it'll pull.
Yeah, hopefully. Went over there. I thought that one was going to get hit, but it didn't. They'll need to put a bait tank in the garage. That'd be all right. I don't ever have live bait. I always, I've got one of those vacuum sealers. I always just vacuum seal and freeze my bait. All right, down there. I see you bouncing. They're all three getting played with. Got 15 wonderful people hanging out with us. I appreciate that, yo. If this is accurate, I don't know. I may not even be up to date. It says 15.
Smacked the whole time going down.
Well, one of these blue ones I threw out earlier, it was getting hit on the way down, but he never did take it.
This is a catfish hour here.
It is. They ought to be biting. Probably should have reeled in about 20 minutes ago and put fresh bait on everything. Nice and peaceful down here now. So everything's calming down. Hung already?
Oh, come on. Look at that. Sometimes you win one.
That's right.
I'll tell you what, there's some gnarly dragonflies around here lately.
Oh, really?
And they're not like the blue ones. They're like those scary looking ones.
Yeah.
Man, I got a bunch of stink bugs showing up at my house today.
Yeah, coming in for the fall.
Yep. And the deer they took off. Maybe they're eating in the fields right now or something. All the cut ones.
Probably so.
We have them in our backyard like 3 times a day, basically.
Yep, they're probably out eating where they've cut corn lately and picking up grain.
Throw down crack corn,
Yeah.
They're usually pretty. You can set your watch by them almost.
Yeah.
Lately, ever since the fields have been getting cut, they're not around.
Come on over there, Whitey. Right one in the middle, it's doing the slow down thing, then it's coming up. I thought earlier I might have had a flathead trying to hit it because it was just a slow, steady down. There's my wife back. Skipjack Cindy, you might have some competition there. I tell her she's skipjack Jennifer. She catches 3-1 to skipjack. That's what I catch. Y'all might have a skipjack fishing contest.
There you go. So I'll throw in some sabikis as prizes.
Yeah, there you go. She has a knack for it, I tell you. I don't know how it is. We'll fish side by side, and she'll just reel them in, and I can't catch them. Nope. That's when I go after that blue one there. Come on now. We need a catfish right here at dark. Something needs to bite. Uh-oh. Yeah. 2 blue ones were both tapping. Somehow. This one done got way down the stream. Get loose. Nope, it's over the other. I did that. Under one and over another. I'm gonna cast this one out. Give them about 5-10 more minutes.
There's cars everywhere.
Guards?
Yeah.
Yeah. They might be running the catfish out. It is 6:57. I'm gonna give her 5 more minutes.
Sounds good, Mary.
My belly's growling. Hey, Grumpy Yoda, appreciate you hanging out, buddy. Dominic says he thinks I should give it 8 more minutes. We might do that. I'm notorious for saying 5 more minutes and then 5 more minutes. I'm not terribly excited about walking up this riprap in the dark, though. And I didn't bring a good bright light.
It's almost a full moon. I hate that.
Yeah, I know it's supposed to be a full moon by the weekend, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it like a super moon Friday night or something?
Yeah, I'm telling you, even in saltwater, I don't have any luck.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that last video you did, that anniversary. You asked about pressure.
Huh?
You were talking about thoughts on pressure.
Yeah.
When it's low pressure, way better.
Way better.
My opinion is.
I would agree with the low pressure. I would agree with the low pressure. I'd read something online. A guy was saying high pressure. But it seemed to me like the low pressure always better.
I noticed if it's like 31, 32, anything above like 30.8, I don't have the best luck.
Yep.
If you get down to like 29 is the sweet spot.
Yep.
You get 29, get out in the water.
Dominic says a 70-pounder is going to bite in 7 minutes if I leave in 5.
I like the way he thinks. Oh, if we leave in 5.
He said if I leave in 5, it's going to bite in 7. So I better stay 8, just in case. That's probably about right, Dominic. Oh, I got a hit just then. Something hit it. It wasn't real big. I'm trying to hit that blue. Little tap on this one.
It's hard for me to get my bearing, my north, south, east, west out here.
It can, because you expect the rivers to flow one way and it throws you off.
Right. There's no mountains to reference. I'm used to that, or an ocean.
Yep.
That's usually pretty easy. Now the mornings is, when the sun comes up.
Oh yeah.
I'll be driving around and stuff for out and about. I'm like, man, I don't even know what direction I'm going.
Oh yeah, it might have been that 70-pounder tasting the bait, Dominic. Might have been. He's sitting down there staring at it right now. He's going down to check Tony's out. He didn't like mine.
Well, I'm calling it, dude.
You calling it? I guess I'll join you.
Yeah, I don't want to march up these rocks in the dark either.
My belly says it's been saying it's time to go for half an hour.
I'm gonna catch something here one of these days.
You'll do it.
I believe it. Knock on wood, man. I do pretty good not skunking, but not today.
That's the way it goes, man. You never know. Next time you come down here, you're liable to catch 10 of them.
Like the other day when I was fishing, when I was sending you pictures.
Uh-huh.
Man, that was a good day. I was catching all kinds of stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I thought you needed skipjack for that anniversary video. You're like, where's the skipjack at?
Do what?
I said, that last video you put, you're like, do anybody know where the skipjack are hitting?
Oh,
Up low. But I didn't know it was an old bid.
yeah, it's from July. I just hadn't got around to putting it out yet.
Real good video.
Yeah. It was a hot, hot day, man. We were smothering that day. Well, it's July, so, you know. No, I got 2 out of 3 back.
Yeah, those are fantastic catfish. That's what they have said. It's huge money catch.
That's right. Need to catch some money when you're fishing down here.
Right.
Pay for all your stuff. I feel like I lost a dog. Well, okay, I'll swivel. I'm fishing on credit on that one. Dang, rolling riprap. All right, y'all. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. It was me and Tony for, we've been here about 2.5 hours. Only caught 2 fish, but at least one of them was a decent one. We're going to shut her off here and pack it up, head in, get some supper. We'll see y'all next time. Appreciate it. God bless.